They talk about men today in the streets like they're a problem to be solved, but they forget what a great man of the streets once told the men of the streets all around the world is that to realize their own power. He said we need to stop being the problem and start being the program. He didn't just talk. He showed us the blueprint. He proved that when the brothers on the block stop tripping with each other and start banging on the ballot boxes and mobilizing PID, we become a force no one can ignore. Here's the truth. They don't want you to see though. They bank on our votes because they know we make or break them. They campaign in our neighborhoods because we are the determining factor of who sits in those seats. They rely on the fact that white voters are often more informed and consistent. But they know that when the melanated man wakes up and moves as one, we decide who runs this country. They need us more than we need them. I don't know how y'all forgot that. And it's time we understood the power we actually have. They keep that power locked up behind a term I like to call felon, which is a lifetime sentence. And I'm sure we all know. I could give you many stories of how I was played due to my background for some time I had already served, but I'm pretty sure we all aware of this. They keep you labeled a felon for life to keep you from using that power. But they let Trump be the president of the country. And that was the nail in the coffin for me. And that's why I'm finna create the Melanated Man Restoration Act, because this shit gonna end today. And step one of this act is automatic background sealing. Your debt is paid the second you walk out those gates. 30 days later, that record should be gone. Step two of this act, sovereign travel. You own your car, man. You own your life. No state tax license to move through the land your ancestors built should ever be in place. Man, you free. You can freely move wherever you want. Don't let these people play with y'all top, man. Step three of this act, the right to protect. That's a constitutional right. They ain't say nothing in there about losing the right to protect your family and your life. And I don't care what they say. We know what's going on out here. But the right to protect. If you're a man enough, if you man enough, I meant, to serve 5 years clean, you're man enough to protect your family. No more disarmed victims. This is my call to action to the serious few, because we don't need everybody. This act is just the first step of many. We've spent too much time helping the system keep their foot on our necks, and then they turn around and tell us to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. You hear me? I'm going to be straight up. I don't need everybody. I'm looking for the ones who are serious about making change. We need to start organizing, and we need to start grouping. It's time to mirror the government. I want the builders who are ready to put things together that benefit everybody. If you are one of the serious ones, move right now. Like, to show the world we are united. Comment, I support, to sign the digital ledger. Share and repost this to the brothers you know are ready to build. I'm using these comments as the foundation for a formal paper petition. We are going to the barbershops, the gyms, the streets, neighborhoods, blocks, everywhere we can to collect physical signatures that force this act into the halls of power. Stop helping them destroy us. Start helping us get to where we need to be. This your chance to actually be gang gang, mob and bang about something that could help our people in the generations to come. And you ain't got to get with me. Start your own thing. But we need to start working together. Because one thing they have on us, see, they have a common agenda that keeps them united. And if you look at all the people around the world, all the nations, all the body of people, they share a common ideology. And that keeps them bonded. See, us as a people, we don't have an ideology. We don't have nothing to stand for. And that needs to stop. That's why there's so much hate within our communities and people. But ain't nobody gonna change that shit but us. And that's why I made this. So if you're ready to change it, let's change this shit. Let's be the change we need. Let's stop waiting on anybody else to do any fucking thing for our people, man. If y'all really want to be about it, this the time to be about it. Let's be real gangsters and play on the board that the elite is playing on. They're not smarter than us. They just have a better program. And ain't nothing stopping us from getting a program of our own. As a great man once said, we are stronger together. Your love and mine's forever. We are as one. Comment, I support, and let's get to work. You hear me? This is a movement, not just a post. You ready to take the board? Like, share, comment, follow, and repost. Let's get started. It's time to rise, gang.